Hello, welcome to the Microsoft Excel training. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the group by function. The group by function is a dynamic array function. This function groups data based on a specified column and then of course applies an aggregate function. The syntax will be equal sign group by. You have the row field, you have the value, the function, and of course the field header. Then you have quite a number of optional values that you may want to use. But these four are the very useful ones and the most commonly used one actually. So the key features for group by is groups, rows. The key features here are group rows based on unique values by array, applies a calculation like sum, count, average, and so on, works with dynamic arrays for efficient data summarization, and it's also useful for data analysis and reporting. We're going to go into the Excel worksheet and we're going to see how the group by function works. So now the group by function will group data based on the selected column. So all you just need to do is pick a cell where you want your data to appear, where you want the result of your data, the grouped data to appear. Okay? And then you put the equal sign and then type group by. Then open your bracket. So you have the first parameter you are required to provide is the row field. That is which of the field are you using to group. So in this case, I'll be using the product field to group my data. So I'll choose the column header just to pick everything. But if I have another data at the bottom of this, then it will be safer to just do this. Click the first cell, then the Control-Shift down arrow to select to the end of the cell. That is safer, especially when you have another set of data at the bottom. Then the next value to provide is the values. That is the amount session. Then we just pick it downwards, and then we'll put a comma. Then the next value for us to provide is the function. So at this point, you put function we want to sum. So we'll put sum. And then if we want the header to appear, we have four options here. You don't want header to appear. Yes, but don't show the header. And then no, but generate. Yes, and show. So I'll pick the third one, which says yes and show. Then I will press the enter key. So as it is, you can see that I have the product and the amount. And all these came as a result of the group by function. You can see that I also have the grand total at the bottom. Okay. Now the group by function can also do more than what we are seeing. Imagine if we want to get not only the total sales for this product, we also want to get average of these sales and some other statistical values that we may want to use. So we may combine the group by function. You just say equals group by, then you open the bracket and then you put your row field, you provide your row field, and then of course you take your cursor back, and then after providing the row field, the next thing you need to provide is the amount, the value. Okay, so you provide the value field. Now with the value field, we are left with providing the function. So at this point, because we want to have multiple calculations, we will now employ the stack function. We employ the stack, hstack function. So the hstack function will take arrays. So what it means is that we can combine all our functions in the hstack and then of course use it to get the results that we want. So I will just make use of H tag sum, count, average, max, and of course um, mean. And so with this now, you can see that I now have the amounts for each of them, but I can copy this value. I can copy this and paste as value so that I can update this information. So all I need to do is just copy, select, copy, and then paste special value. So with paste as value, I can alter this and say, okay, this is total sales, total sales. I can say this is number of sales, and I can say this is average of sales, average of sales, and then this is the highest sales value for each of the transaction, and then the lowest sales value for each of the transactions. So with this, I can easily remove this. Then I have my table. So I have used the group by function to achieve this. You're combining all the functions into one place. So the group by function is a very, very useful function and can also be combined with other functions to give you a more complex response. Okay, so this is where I'm going to stop on the group by function. See you in another session, and bye for now.